This is the JoshCast 302, sponsored by analbleaching.org. May your butthole shine bright like a diamond. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday night here, April the 3rd, 2018. I rarely ever say the date, not that that matters. What am I kidding? Only a few people listen to this crap if I'm lucky. That is right, the JoshCast Studios is booming, as I am very tired. I think I'm sick mentally, or just sick in general. I'm not sure. Mondays I'm usually tired, but today I am fucking tired, even though I went to bed early. And I did a live prank call show, Prank Calls for You, episode 2, but I edited it down to 28 minutes. I took the video down off YouTube, and I had only one person in the room, and it was some 12-year-old kid. I thought he was joking. I mean, it was an actual guy. And then he called me. It was an actual 12-year-old kid. And he gave me some girl's number. He said it was his ex. Kid's only 12 years old and he's fucking. Man, I should kill myself. Anyways, so I did some prank calls. Live prank call shows are not fun because lots of ringing. Lots of people not picking up. I edited out fucking over 30 minutes of just nothing. But anyways, you could hear that on the Josh Jack YouTube channel. That's Josh J-A-K, which you should be subscribed to if you like me even a little bit. And also on the iTunes, Prank Calls for You, for those of you Apple people. I don't like Apple people. They seem like assholes. But anyways, so yeah, let's do some topical news. And after this clip, there should be a new prank phone call. That's right, new. And not from the show I just did either. I mean, an unreleased call. Whoa. I believe it's going to be a chicken hooker prank. I have 2 more left. I played one already, and I think that's it. After that, I have 2 other bar prank calls, and I might have some more prostitute prank calls. I'm not sure. No, that's it. Yep. So I got a few more new pranks, and I'm doing new ones. Then after that, I'll start using new ones from the Prank Calls for You show. Prank Calls You show give me the opportunity to create new prank phone calls right here at the JoshCast Studios. That's right. Vern Troyer, Mini-Me, he's under, they said best care. He's a hospitalization. He's a little person. I'm not sure what's happening to him, but little people don't live that long. Eric the Midget, I love him. He passed away. He made it to 40. Let's see. He told his personnel 834 an address, resulted in transit to the hospital. It was a medical emergency. Keep him in your prayers. They're not saying exactly what's wrong with him. Oh, he's had alcohol addiction now. Little people should not drink. I mean, they're lucky enough to live past 30, so yeah. Original Wonder Woman gets Hollywood star. Okay. Dave Chappelle is being sued by a man who threw a banana peel at him. Wow. So, I guess apes still live on. Alright. Dave Chappelle's one of my favorite comics. Florida boy, 13 years old, charged with felony after threatening the school. Man, you can't do that. Fired after Clark Comet nurse starts GoFundMe page. So, let's see what the story is here. Fired after Stephen Clark Comet nurse GoFundMe to help pay bills. This is Sacramento, California. The nurse who wrote that Stephen Clark deserved it. Ooh. She's hoping to raise $25 to pay rent, food, and other expenses, like getting her nails done and getting her cunt tied up. Tied up. What does that mean? There's a billionaire couple behind Panda Express. Panda Express food sucks. I ate there once. The orange chicken is okay, but the fucking rice sucks, and the other meats suck. But that's just my opinion. Look at the size of me. It's supposed to be like healthy Chinese food, so if you don't want to look like me, then you should eat there. But if you like regular Chinese food, just eat regular Chinese food. Oh yeah, so this happened. This is YouTube news. How did this YouTube shooting start? Alright? So there's a YouTube shooting. Imagine all the jokes on Facebook right now. I guess the guy didn't like his... Wait, woman wounds 3 at YouTube headquarters. Oh, it's a woman. See, folks, everyone always says it's a man. Nope, a woman did it. Then she kills herself. So I guess she got a copyright strike, right? I guarantee that joke's being done all around the world. Woman opened fire at a handgun at YouTube headquarters, San Francisco. It's Tuesday, that's today. 3 people were shooting herself. Silicon Valley companies were fled sea to streets. That's what took my podcast so long to get up. I'm kidding, everybody. The woman approached an outdoor patio at dining campus around lunchtime. The suspect was 35 to 40 years old. No apparent connection to YouTube as of yet. So, wow. That's right. YouTube employee's Twitter account hacked amid shooting. Former cop accused of choking a man at an Easter church service is a white man. We all know white cops are bad, right, everybody? Search for Easter candy ends in tragedy when a little boy finds a gun. It's a little black boy. Not being racist, by the way. He is a little black boy. Ex-soldier made chilling remark before killing his wife. Let's see what he said. Retired U.S. Army found dead. Major suicide. Bradley Kinzer, 44. Soldier for Life Assistant Program. Bradley Kinzer. God, they never give me the fucking answer. See, that's why I don't read. You folks wonder why I don't dig deep. They reportedly soon he would take his own life. Ring the doorbell. I don't have any more. My Mashka, I want to die, she wrote. He drew a heart followed by the word you. Sorry. Okay. So he said sorry before he killed her. Well, at least he's a nice guy, right? That's why I read the fucking stories. Give me the fucking answer already. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with my dick. Pierce Brosnan and his wife shows off their beach bod. Oh, good for them. He's walking around with his big cock hanging out, and she's walking around with her big tits hanging out. That's Hollywood for you. I am fucking tired. I think I'm sick. Either I'm dying. Good. Too much pain in this life. Actress panicked and walked on stage wearing a towel for Jimmy Kimmel. Who was this? Jenna Fisher. On Monday, you know who I am? I'm a Missouri girl, she goes on. Why did she just she should have just showed her gash right on live TV. But it's not actual live though, see. Okay, that's it for this segment. After this clip, you're going to hear a chicken hooker break. That's what it's called. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going to keep saying it. This is the first, but yet worst podcast in Philadelphia. It is your favorite podcast show, ... that you don't listen to. There's going to be public freakouts. There's going to be sober commentary. And who knows what else could happen on this spontaneous podcast show. You got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, baby? Let me ask you a question. Do you like chicken?
Excuse me?
I got some chickens here in my farm, and they love to watch me fuck.
Are you a cop?
No, man. I'm just looking for a good time. You seem like you're there for the party.
You're not affiliated with any law enforcement, right?
No, I am not. I'm just a man with a stack. Look at the bust.
Okay.
What's wrong with you city girls? I just woke up from a nap. Hey, what the hell? It's Thursday night here. I'm gonna do some topical news and then do some public freakout commentary. That's right. So, once again, this is a regular episode. It's not confirmed yet, but next Thursday there should be a JoshCast live. So, if you want to be a part of that, get in touch. Most likely you don't. I'm gonna try to get some guests on. Because it's possible that Will Fitz is tapping out. Because, I don't know. He's starting to date now. He wants to fuck. And plus, he's probably getting tired of my antics. So, if you want to be a part of the JoshCast Live, get in touch. Next Thursday, live at the Northeast Cabaret. Alright? Okay. Let's get to the fucking news. There's a video going around that shows moments before NYPD shoots bipolar. Shoots a bipolar bear? Man promised him a PlayStation. He killed him instead. Now, what man is this? Why is this kid hanging out with a man? Magnitude 5.3 earthquake shakes South California. Man shares warning after fish tank releases deadly poison. Semen. So fish semen can possibly kill you. Let's see. Actress's son very shaken up. Jamie King. After violent car attack. Oh, someone bashed their windshield. Damn. Politician charged for yelling at a girl over a shirt. You can't yell at somebody? MLB player keeps his cool as a bald eagle lands on him. They say if a bald eagle lands on you, that's good luck. And if a bald eagle shits on you, that's better luck. Golf ball lands and spectators drink at the Masters. That's some Happy Gilmore shit. Remember Shooter McGavin? Also, I heard that they're trying to ban Baba Booey. People shout Baba Booey at the golf tournaments. They're trying to ban that, so. Not a lot of news going on. You can tell. You hear my mouse clicking. It means there ain't no news going on. Carrie Underwood has 40 stitches in her face. She must be yapping in front of her husband. Right? Ashton Kutcher talks about his split from Demi Moore. You mean to tell me he talks about her old pussy? Viewers outrage over minorities joke on Roseanne. Why not? See, that's the thing. They used to do jokes like that when the show came out, what, in the 90s? Now, all of a sudden, in 2018, oh, whoa, man. Ridiculous. Fuck you. Alright, once again, not much news going on. This show's kind of like my life. Not much is going on, but I pretend. Go fuck yourselves. I was going to try to do another prank call for you episode tonight, but I got diarrhea. Poop stories. So anyways, I'm going to start recording some public freakouts now, so you stay put. Let's get to this. This is public freakout commentary. What is that? Well, you know how you see those videos of people recording people or being recorded, freaking out in public, inside of fast food places. It could be in somebody's home, on the street. Well, that's what it is, and this is the show to cover it. Been doing this for quite a while. So I got 5 clips here from the Online Fails YouTube channel. Not sure if Zeus is Zeus2117. That's where I originally used to get this stuff from. Not sure if they're done or not. Haven't seen a video from them quite a while. But let's get to it. I have 5 clips here from the Online Fails channel. 3 of them from episode 352. And 2 of them from episode 253. So let's get straight to it. This is a good one. This is probably my favorite one out of this whole thing. This is right in the beginning, the 7-second mark, 352. There's a white woman freaking out in a Little Caesars. Okay? And I don't know. I think the woman's freaking out over a recycling issue. Well, she's going crazy over something. And let's get to this. Okay?
In the next video.
We have one Mother Earth, right? We have one Mother Earth. You get it, right? One Mother Earth. Take care of it.
Sorry,
Respect it. Respect it the way it deserves.
I'm sorry.
Having a
Okay, so we have one Mother Earth. We have one Mother Earth. Okay, so we only have one Earth. So what does that mean? Because people do fucked up stuff all the time. We only have one Mother Earth. People kill people. We only have one Mother Earth. Today, some fucking fat bitch, she didn't clean up her dog shit near my house. That really happened. So what? What does that mean?
I'm gonna send it to your manager.
I'll get him. And
Yeah,
he's
no
gonna
worries.
kick you out
Get
too.
your manager. Let's go.
Hey, Justin, come here.
Justin, let's go. Let's go. Justin, let's go. I don't care about your kids. Let's go. I'm sorry to bother you, Justin. Your employees don't care about the environment.
I didn't throw this out.
Don't
If the
worry, I'm
customer
recording.
takes a box-
So it seems like that's the issue. That she saw this guy with some pizza boxes and he was throwing in the trash a bunch of these Little Caesars hot and ready boxes instead of recycling. So She's wearing, by the way, this white chick's got a leather jacket. She's got a backward black baseball cap and a book bag. So you can tell she's a liberal douche, hipster, nothing better to do, had it good her whole life, and somebody's not... Listen, I mean, people should recycle. I remember Barack Obama made something where if people don't recycle, they can get fined and all that. Yeah, you should recycle, but, you know, to pull your phone out and do all... Well, I'm glad she did, by the way. Her friend is recording this, not her. Or actually, someone's recorded her because this is not for her view. So thank God they did, because I wouldn't be watching this right now. But still, it's like, calm down. We only get one Earth. Yeah, but you can't be everywhere at once. You can't stop people from doing what they do.
I'm recording this whole time. I'm recording on Facebook Live. Facebook Live, bitch. Facebook Live.
Facebook Live, bitch. Facebook Live. It's like, even if you have 1,000 people on your Facebook, I mean, that's good entertainment for them. You know, one time when I used to have Facebook, I used to go grocery shopping, and people would friend me. I don't know why. I would go, okay, I'm going to order some pepper turkey right now. Okay, now waiting for the pepper turkey. Look, there's rye bread. People would unsubscribe. What? She had the right idea, though.
Facebook Live, bitch. Facebook Live. You don't care about the environment. You don't care about the environment. We have one Earth. We have one planet. You don't give a shit about it. We have one Earth. Respect it. It houses you. It holds you. It makes sure you're good. You don't give a shit. No worries. Have a good night, bitch.
White bitches be doing whatever they want nowadays. She's the type of person that if she saw someone walking down the street wearing like a fur vest, she would shame them, you know, and go, you have a fur vest on, animals. It's like, fucking, she's a superhero, you know, a justice warrior. But once again, I'm glad she did this because we need content, right?
So I like how much reinforce that statement.
She looks like she had so much meth in her system.
I was just gonna say, now kids, why you don't
Yo, boy.
Alright, so now she's being clowned on. Now the guys are laughing at her. Okay, so this is a good one. Now, I love these drive-through at night videos. That's when people go to a fast food drive-through at night. And once again, they expect gourmet service. This is at the 7:47 minute mark. This is a guy in a drive-thru. I might have played this before. I don't think so, because there's so many of these. And the car behind him has recorded this. And he goes into a drive-thru and he wants his 5 hamburgers. And I'm not sure if this guy has a car or not. I think he tried to go inside or something. And he's just stirred up a ruckus over 5 burgers. Let's get to this.
Why they gotta bring the vehicle for? I walked in, knocked on the door, and you all closed. Boom! I walked like a vehicle. I want 5 double cheeseburgers. Excuse me? Well, call the cop. I want 5 hamburgers right now. Call the law. Why can't I? Why not? Why not? Why not? You all want doping, and I walk around like a car does, and I can't have none? Give me 5. Yeah, call the law, I'm going to answer officer. Well, I'm not moving. Call the cops.
Now, this is what I'm talking about with these fast food. This is why I love it. People expect gourmet service at night, or during the day as well, for these fast food places. And then on top of that, it's like, how bad do you need 5 burgers? I mean, hell, you need 5 burgers that bad. You might as well just fucking go to a supermarket, buy some beef, and cook them yourself. I mean, you know, you're going to sit there, I'm going to stand here all night. I understand you're trying to prove your point, but it's like, there's got to be another place to eat. Unless you're in some bumfuck location where there's only one McDonald's or something. It's ridiculous.
Give me 5 cheeseburgers. Well, call the cops. I'm not doing that wrong. I'm illegal as they are. What am I doing wrong? Give me 5 hamburgers. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? You know what?
Alright. Now this one is right after, and this is, I'm not sure who's right in this situation. It's a guy and he is filming two girls. White guy filming two white girls. And something happened before, we don't know who's right and who's wrong. And then one of the white girls pushes him, and then he screams assault, and then he follows him outside. I thought this one's pretty interesting. Once again, I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but these girls will like being recorded. So let's get to it right after that clip.
So you and your company, on more than one occasion, have...
I don't believe this.
Right.
I have an iPhone in my face.
Right, so it's actually a Galaxy S. Yeah.
Ooh, he showed her. It's not an iPhone, Missy. That's right. He's trying to say, I don't have a super expensive phone. I just have an expensive phone. And I have an even less expensive phone than that. I have a J7. I don't even have an S. I have a J. Because, you know, everything's J with me. You know what I'm saying?
You just assaulted me.
I did not assault
Really?
you.
You just assaulted me.
I just closed
It's on video. It's on videotape.
Not.
Yeah, that's right. He has that. She pushed him. He's got it on tape. You go to court now. That's right. You pushed him.
It's so
Moron! It's on videotape.
That's videotape?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It wasn't there. You just said a second ago that the guy's camera's in your face. Now you say it's not there? She does sound like a dumb bitch.
Keep watching.
But I didn't assault you.
You pulled the door so it hit me. You assaulted me. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the cops.
You're not allowed to do
Actually, you should learn the law because in a common area you have no right. You have no expectation of privacy in a common area. Please do
Alright, so now they're outside now and he's still recording them.
that. Actually, yeah, the police will tell you the same thing I'm about to tell you, is that you have no expectation of privacy in a common area. Right. Cool. Right on. Yep.
You're calling the police on him. You're the one that assaulted him, sister.
And you have no expectation of privacy in a common area.
Alright. So, once again, that one wasn't that great, but I loved his reaction of, you assaulted me. There's two more clips now, and this one is in the next episode, 353, right at the beginning, at the 5-second mark. This is kind of a racist thing. Now, there's two sides to this, right? There's a white lady in the beginning of this video, and she's got a pink shirt. She looks angry. I guess she approached these two Indian girls at a mall, and she says, "Why do you have blonde hair? You know, you'll never be blonde." Now, some people in the comment section are saying, "Oh, she's so racist and stuff," but I did see someone defending her saying, "Well, what's wrong with saying that? It's not racist; it's the truth." Now, I guess the problem is she is, she has stated a racist claim. But in my opinion, it's not racist. It's like, well, if you saw a black woman with blonde hair, yeah, and you say, oh, you'd never be blonde, then it's considered racist. But it is true that that black woman or Indian woman would never be blonde. So I don't think what she said was that bad, but you know how it is. So some people did defend her and say, you know what, but she's right, though. Those two chicks are never, never going to be blonde. So let's get to this. This is the two chicks that are filming are Indian. You can tell by their little whitey voices. And they recorded this white lady wearing pink.
No matter how hard you try, you're never going to
Don't be rude. And what's your problem with me?
Okay, so she just said it right in the beginning, but they cut her off. See, you fucking stupid whores need to shut up. If you're going to record someone, let them entrap themselves, you idiot.
Face.
I will record you because you're being really rude.
You can try to be a redhead as hard as you want, and you'll always have those
And guess what?
eyebrows.
Hey, let me ask you something. Is it because we're brown? Is that why you're being so rude?
She's black, for one thing.
She's not black.
Okay, so she points to the girl and says, "You're black," and she says she's not black, she's Indian. So this white lady, she's obviously trying to be racist, which I appreciate because nobody's racist these days. You know what I'm saying?
She's Moroccan.
Oh, her hair looks pretty black.
Okay.
Wait, Moroccan? What the fuck is that? Was that Indian? What is that? I guess Indian.
First of all, I am.
Okay,
I'm
but
actually
is it
from
'cause we're
Africa.
brown? 'Cause
And trust me, I will go blonde.
Why
and
were you
still...
talking about my boobs? My boobs have nothing to do with
I
my hair color.
said your roots are brown. That's why.
Wait, now they're talking about her tits? I hate the word boobs, by the way. That's just like something a little girl would say. I call them tits. I like the way tits sound. That's a much better word, but that's me.
Yes, they are. But
And
the rest of
actually,
my
they're
hair is
gray.
natural.
They're gray. They're not even brown. They're gray.
Okay, but is it because our
They're
skin is brown?
Gray,
You're
whatever.
still dyeing
But
it.
You're so
Is
fake.
it because our skin is brown?
Are you
Is that
mad?
why?
Are you mad because we look better than you? That's why. You're mad because she looks so much better.
So she showed her friend. I don't know what the girl holding the camera looks like, but her friend is a pretty looking Indian girl. And the white lady, she's not terrible looking. But yeah, you know, maybe she is mad because they look better than him. I don't know, but some people have a problem with this whole hair thing. I mean, when I see a black woman with blonde hair, I'm like, what are you doing there? You know? I mean, but white girls have cornrows and braids, so I guess it goes both ways, everybody.
She looks better than you. Go get your hair done as a blonde and you will never look as good. Okay, come on, let's go. We're getting up on you because you're being racist to us. You're being racist. You're being racist. Are you crazy? It's 2018. How dare you be racist to her? Are you?
Oh, it's 2018, so you're saying this was 1998 would be okay? I miss those days where it was okay to be racist. Because this whole it's 2018 thing is pissing me off. You can't be honest. You can't state your opinion. It's 2018. So what? What does a year have to do with it? We're still animals here. Animals. I'm going to take a shit right now. Right on you, folks.
Crazy? This is ridiculous. I've never met...
No boobs. You
I
wanna talk about my body?
I don't, but I have a butt.
You know
I
what?
don't.
Oh, wait a minute. She doesn't have boobs, but she has a butt. Which obviously means she's only into black guys. There you go, folks. The bombshell has been dropped.
Oh, but I have a butt.
It's really gross looking.
Oh,
We said
really?
nothing about your.
She should show her butt, by the way. If you're going to brag and film somebody and say, but I got a butt, though, let's see it. She should show her saggy boobs, and you should show her sagging butt. I want to see it. Let's go. Since you bitches want to brag what you got, let's go.
Spread your cheeks and
said
have her
nothing
stick
about your
like a
body.
stick in it or something.
We said nothing about
Get
your
out of my
body.
face.
Touch her.
Uh-oh. And the chick does have weird, crazy eyes, though. She's like, get out of my face. She kind of looks like that Ronda Rousey chick. You know, weird, crazy dyke face. That's what I call it. Weird, crazy dyke face.
Out of my face. You want to go to
She
jail
didn't touch
for,
you. She didn't touch you. And we have this on video. Trust me. And you look so retarded. You look so dumb.
Okay, so I'm offended by the word retarded now. You calling her racist. That white lady should have said, excuse me, just call me retarded? That is totally assaulted to mentally handicapped people. I want an apology. See, we can all do it. We can all go back and forth all day with these sensitive terms.
You look so dumb. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
You're
now
racist and you're
scared.
ridiculous. We're
Run.
not scared of you. We're not scared of you. If you really want to do
Okay, so now the white lady's taking out her phone now.
let me get out of work and then we can really do this.
Okay, I'm ready. I got my hair back.
And now the Indian chick just threatened her and said, we can all do this. We can all fight. No, just a second ago, you got scared. She got in your face. Why don't you do it right now, you pussy? You Monaquin? Whatever the fuck that is.
You better get your hair back and take
You know
your
what?
ears out. Look.
I clock out at 6. Be
Okay.
waiting for me right here. Don't leave.
Oh, you're
Don't
such a
leave.
little-
Don't
I'm
leave.
so
Exactly.
scared.
Why did they block out the curse words? You can't say bitch. I'm gonna say not saying fuck maybe or shit. What the hell?
You're so racist. It's so
not
sad.
racist.
And children are still gonna watch this, by the way, so who cares?
You're
Your hair will
racist.
never be blonde,
Come on,
and it's
come
not
on.
blonde right now.
Okay, but what is
You'll never be blonde. You'll never be a white American. Get over it, you fucking Monaquins. Alright. One last clip now. This is at the 6:22 minute mark. And to be completely honest, I forgot why I pulled this one. Oh yeah, so this is some, I don't know what country this guy's from, but he's upset that a place closed at 12. He got there a few minutes early, and now he's going to take his phone out, and he's going to do his own public freak-out commentary. And I think it's at a Japanese restaurant, or it's at least a Japanese lady. Let's get to this. Let's play it.
It is now 23:50, and Mackie says it shuts at 12 midnight, but they're not letting us in. Why are you not letting us in?
He sounds like a fucking Saturday Night Live host. Why are they not letting us in? Why can't we come in? It's almost 12 o'clock. This is Saturday Night Live. I want some shitty fast food and I'm drunk. Let us in.
You shut at 12. It says on the sign, you shut at 12, so you have to let us in. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. You said it shuts at 12.
You can get George for taking pictures. Get out now.
It shuts at 12.
No, yeah, and we're not letting any kids in, so get out.
I'm not a kid.
I've already told you to get out now.
It shuts at 12, so
I don't
why
give
can't
a
we get any
shit.
food?
I told you to get out. Get out.
You just swore and we're
I don't
customers.
care. I don't care. You are not coming in. Get
Why?
out. Yes, we are.
Why not? It shuts at 12.
It shuts at 12.
It says on the sign it shuts at 12. You can't shout at a customer like that.
Yes, I can. Yes,
No,
I
you
can.
can't.
Yes, I can, because you're not listening to me. Get out.
Well, why does it say shut at 12 when you're not letting us in?
Get out.
See, this is why I'm pissed that these foreign fucks come over to America and they want to get famous. Because they say things like, it shuts at 12. It's like, fuck you.
Why? Why can't we just get some of it?
No, get out. You're not getting nothing.
It's going to shut at 12.
This kid knows. I know what you should get out. I know that.
Well, it says it shuts at 12 and it's not 12.
Get out.
It doesn't. It says shuts at
Get
12.
Get out.
Whoa, go psycho. Fucking. Whoa, whoa. Don't.
Oh, so she pushed his friend out the way, and now he's having a good old time. They should have never opened the door, by the way. It's like they should never open the door. You know, just call the cops or something instead of call security or something. Don't open up the door, you know, but they had to get them away, I guess.
Hit him. Got this on record. Say this to the police. Do you not care? Alright, chill out, bro.
Listen, you can get them through recording us anyway. You can get
His laugh is more annoying than my laugh when I get drunk.
We can get no. You can, ring the police on me. It says it shuts at 12 and it's not 12. You do not. Oh, Mackies, get off.
Oh, now she's getting upset now. Now she's pushing the camera out of his face. Really brave.
No. Do not touch my phone.
I understand people are hungry at night. This is why it's good to be here. As much as I'm sick and tired of the city of Pennsylvania, because we have Wawa, 7-Eleven, these other places, all they have is some shit McDonald's, and that's why these people freak out, because that's all they have. It's like, you just know it, there's not a diner, but everyone wants their shit little cheap burgers, you know? It's enough. Just like the guy with the 5 burgers, come on.
I'm sure it says it shuts at 12. And I've got rights to, because it says it shuts at 12 and you're not letting us know.
I got rights to. This is not a political issue, sir. This is an asshole issue.
You don't own Mackies. You've just hit him. I've got it on. I've got it on camera. You've just hit him, and it says it opens till 12. So ring the police. Ring the police. I will just show it. I know. You just assaulted him, and I've got it on camera. So ring the police. They can't do anything. We come out. And it says it shuts at 12.
Yes, and I've already told you we've had problems, so we're not letting anybody in.
So why don't you change the sign till 10? Yeah, exactly. You've not had customs all day. Well, it's gonna...
I said we're not allowed to let any kids in.
So at this point, they're obviously trolling them, and these workers should just close the door. They're just wasting their time. It's like, I understand you want to get them away. You already told them, just close the door, and you know, and if they don't leave, call the cops. You're wasting your breath at this point. This guy's obviously trolling you.
We're not kids. We're not acting like kids, and she just hit him in the foot.
Just so when you get about 15,000 likes.
Yeah, you shouldn't kick him.
Yes, that's it.
I know, and then you tried to grab my phone off me. You're not allowed to not let us in when it says midnight. You're not allowed to grab it. Alright. Well, we got it on camera that you were a kid. Whatever. That's
everything this guy sounds is like some shitty fucking England fucking game show host. You pushed him to the ground. It shuts at 12. Someone shoot this guy.
Assault. Say in a bit. I know. Police are coming and got it all on camera.
Alright, so that's the end of that. So, that's the end of the public freakouts commentary. Once again, every week, entitled Douchebags Recording and Being Recorded All Around the World. And this is the show to cover it. Till next week with more douchebags. Alright, it's Saturday night here, and I just did another episode earlier, Prank Calls for You, episode 3, with my only fan, a 12-year-old named Pop-Tart. That's right. Had a few okay ones, nothing great. Didn't get any big reactions yet. I'm hoping to. If I can do prank calls, I can start getting into my groove. But I'm going to do some sober commentary tonight with drunk people and all that stuff. So let's see if there's any topical news. Usually on the weekend it's very slow. Judge's death gives Trump a chance to remake liberal court. So, some judge died as Trump blasts the FBI and says he died last week of 87. He was replaced by a nominee chosen by Donald Trump. And I like to find wacky news, strange news, weird news, you know. But, you know. Hey, everybody, the Sixers beat the Cavaliers. That's Trump Tower fire at NYC. Critically injures one person. It looks scary. It's a giant building. Man drives into a restaurant in Germany and kills 2 and injures a bunch of people. So, he was eating too much German cake. Alright, bad joke. I was going to say German chocolate cake, but that joke would have worked anyways. 15 dead in Canadian junior hockey team. Jesus. Some people take the playoffs too seriously. Anything else going on should we talk about? Yeah, 3 dead and 20 injured. It said 2 dead, now it's 3. Okay, so someone died on the way to the hospital. That's not funny. Or am I trying to make that funny? I do have a heart somewhere. Coulter's words on illegal immigrants raises eyebrows. Why? Everyone knows she's not liberal. Everyone called her a cunt at that one roast, remember? George Clooney and Amal Clooney go out on a date. Oh my god. He took his wife out on a date. Aren't you guys glad you listened to this show? Right? So you can get all this spicy news you can't get anywhere else? Like when a guy takes his wife out on a date out in public? Everyone's talking about the hockey team. Vatican arrests diplomat over child pornography probe. People are still watching child pornography, huh? Mom arrested for depicating young son with knife. I said depicating. Decapitating. Jesus, learn how to read, you fuck. New York mom arrested for decapitating 7-year-old son with a kitchen knife. This is in upstate New York. Large blade kitchen knife 10 days after she was released. 36-year-old woman. She looks kind of like my mom. And my mom would do that, by the way. So, it's no secret, folks. You look like my mom. Teens are snorting condoms. There are people talking about this. They're not putting it on their penises. That's why all these young whores are walking around with their fucking babies. But guys are snorting them. Autistic man's response to gym assault goes viral. Let me guess. You click on it, it's going to be one of those things. Autistic man learns law by himself and successfully sues gym after they called him stupid. Good for him. You're at the gym. His name is Keaton Agarwal. He's an Indian guy who's autistic. Virgin Active Club in London when he was a victim of a hate crime. Staff members were calling him stupid. So instead of being sad about calling names, what did he do? He sued them and he won. Now, okay, so the instructors continue with the class. A few times using the word stupid. He filed his appointment with the former complaint to Virgin Active, but no action was taken. He tried to keep the fight up and sued for disability discrimination. Keaton worked at office administration in his free time. It took him 2 years. And, yeah, it says Virgin Active claim. Here's what he had to say. He called me stupid twice. If I was that stupid, I wouldn't be successful with a suited claim against the solicitor of a billion-pound company. So, good for him. That's right. And he's not, by the way, he's a high-functioning autistic. Okay? High-functioning, because real autistic kids do not know the law at all. So, he's high-functioning. But good for him still. Daughter pretends to get engaged in front of her father for an April Fool's Day prank. April Fool's, that was last week. Well, folks, not a lot of news going on. We're going to do some sober commentary with drunk people. And then after that, wrap this up with topical and odd news. So you want to stay put there because I'm going to be doing some bitter, angry, random, stumbling, drunk commentary that you might not want to miss. Stay put there, fuckos. I'm walking down to the train station right now. Listen to this drunk guy sing. You hear him? Man, it's going to be an interesting night already, folks, let me tell you. There's nonsense going on out here. This guy's screaming drunk music. I'll report to you guys later. Sober commentary. Sober commentary with drunk people. Old City. I'm in National right now. 1:59 a.m. Getting ready to head out of here. Everyone's clearing out. You hear the butt dancing music. The R. Kelly guy. All the coverage is happening here, folks. That's right. I'm gonna put my hat on and head outside now. Yeah, so all right. See ya. Yeah, so it's 1:59 a.m. right now. Sorry, it's 2 a.m. And I gotta tell you, my nights are getting more and more disinteresting as they fucking go along due to my not approaching and due to my, what I call anxiety, because I have no fear of talking to people. I just don't give a shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Well, last night I was in the center city. And I went to this place called Smith's, and I gotta tell you, it was a really good spot. Best spot of the night, even though I went to two places last night. And in Smith's, there was these two hot white girls. I think they worked in the bar. One of them was a brunette. She was wearing a teddy. If you don't know what that is, that's pretty. It looks like a lingerie. It's like a really supposed to be sexy lingerie looking dress. And she had a tight curvy body. And then her friend was a blonde. She also had a tight curvy body. But I could tell she worked there because I saw her move a plate or something to the back. They were dancing and grinding on each other, getting everybody's penises all hard. You know what I'm saying? And, I was just watching them dance like everybody else. I didn't approach anybody. I stood around there. I was at Smith's last night for about hour and a half. Maybe a little longer. And then I, got out of there. I was just standing around. I didn't make a dance. Nobody talked to me. Didn't do anything. It's so uninteresting. What is the point doing this segment? I don't even know anymore. So, I left Smith's. I went to Wendy's. Got me a fucking little meal, if that matters. And then so when I was at Wendy's last night, this guy, I could tell he was either homeless, or if he wasn't homeless, he looked out of it pretty much. He was in line. There was a old guy in front of me, and he was in line, and all of a sudden he was just standing there asking all these questions. Like, he was like, yeah, I want the chicken sandwich, but he talked real low, like, I want the chicken sandwich. I was like, what? I can't hear you. He's like, I want the chicken sandwich. And I said, okay, do you want the meal? He's like, no, I want the meal. He's talking like all low, and you can barely hear him. You know what I'm saying? And it was really weird. And then he finally got out of line. He's probably realized he didn't have any money. So after there, I went to this place called Brew. And I was in there for like 5 minutes. There was these douchebag college kids next to me. They all took shots. And it's funny, they all couldn't handle their alcohol. You can tell they all made a face, you know? Like, ugh, what did I just... I want to sit down somewhere. My fucking feet hurt.
I would not.
What?
But you could tell that they all made like a face, you know, like you know, like they fucking they all made a face like they fucking swallowed some jizz or something. You know what I'm saying? I found a seat right here in this alley. They're probably gonna move the seats any minute now, but I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes. It is cold outside. So that was my night last night. Last night I left early. I left at 1. I could have got off the train to head to Old City, but my stomach was hurting a little bit, and I was afraid it was gonna fucking turn into a poop story adventure. I'd say I heard it that bad. So I left at 1, got to this 1 something. I got to the train station 1:45, and the bus didn't come, so I walked up last night, and that was my night. Wow, I know you're listening to this going, whoa, dude, you are the king. You go out so much, and you do so much, and man, you're the best, right? Well, no, that was a pretty lame night. I didn't talk to anybody. I was invisible. Nothing happened. And tonight, I was hanging out in Old City the whole night. I had my concoction of vitamin water, but orange juice. I'm sorry. Orange juice and Amsterdam vodka. No vitamin water. Got lazy today. Didn't get a chance to go to the Wawa. And I gotta tell you, I really don't feel the alcohol. Like, I know I'm a little bit drunk. I can feel it. But either that or maybe because I thought as I was drinking, I felt drunk. And it's one of those times where you realize, like, I don't even fucking feel anything. Alright, this random guy was walking towards me. I don't know if maybe he had to piss in the alley or something. I mean, if you want to pee, dude, go ahead. Just get away from me, right? Yeah, this is actually a nice spot. Other people are going to see me eventually come over. There's like 4 seats and tables in this alley. And it's pretty nice. Usually I sit down across from Lucha Cartel. But I just don't feel like walking up the alley. So I'm sitting down. So I got down here pretty early. I got down here like 10:25. I had to walk down. I fucking was sitting outside drinking. I went to the Cuba Libre. I was waiting outside for 10 minutes. There was these stuck-up white girls. Well, good news. That's news, right? Hey, everybody, white girls that are stuck up. And they were getting smart with the bouncer that I know. This bouncer guy, I wouldn't say we were friends, but I kind of know him. He told him he had to wait. And she was like, can I ask you a question and stuff? And he went, Jesus, fuck it. He got pissed and walked away. Right? And one of them looked at me and said, because it looks like I'm wearing a suit tonight. Last night, I wore a black suit jacket. A more tight suit jacket. Fucking cars coming by. No wonder why people don't sit here. They run the fuck over. Tonight I'm wearing a more baggy suit jacket, a little heavy, a little looser. But the girl that I worked there, so she's like, "Do you work here?" And I said, "No, I don't work here." And so what happened was this car was trying to get by, and these 2 fucking things that just happened. It was just there just a minute ago, and I couldn't even hear it. It was actually there. But it's a more looser jacket, if that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so the reason why I was talking like that was because these black people were walking by. But as I was going to talk, I'm all over the place. Pretty much, as I said, these black girls were walking by, and they were like, this guy was like blocking them. So the girls yelled, "Back that ass up!" And he just moved his car back. So that's pretty much what happened there. And what else? What else happened? Oh. Yeah, so what else? People were walking up this alley. I didn't think people walked up this alley. Turns out, not a great spot to sit. I'm trying to talk about my night, and it's very hard. So, fucking, God, I'm all over the place. Now I forgot what I was going to say. So, yeah. And then the reason I was talking weird because this group of black people walking past me. I wanted to talk about the other black people, but I didn't want those black people to hear me. Because I'm outnumbered, folks. I'm just a fat man sitting here in a suit jacket. So, it's getting really annoying right now. It's actually really quiet and everybody's coming out. I'm just trying to rest my feet for a few more minutes before I fucking head over. So yeah, the girl. Oh yeah, so the stuck-up white girl asked me. She's like, "Do you work here?" Because I'm wearing tonight. I look like I'm wearing a suit because my jeans are black. And I said, "No." I said, "I don't work here." She's like, "Oh, do you know him?" I said, "No." And then the girl was complaining to the manager about him. She was like, "Can I write a report about bad customer service?" She was like trying to get the guy in trouble, you know. And she was just fucking being obnoxious, you know, and shit like that. But you know, that's what drug hoes do. So I got in there like at 11. And so I just got here at 11. I mean, I got inside at 11. And I stood around most of the night. I didn't fucking do shit. I was fucking in there for like fucking... It was about 2 hours I was in there. So it was worth the $5 cover. Because instead of just fucking... hanging out, all, you know, walking around back and forth all night. I should have stayed in there longer. I left like around 1. So the only thing that really happened there, like this fucking Spanish dude, he was like drunk and he was like fucking falling over people. And he was a small fuck with a peanut head out. And he fucking just kept falling over people and bumping into people on purpose. A lot of people were just pushing me around all night. It's amazing. Last night I wasn't getting pushed around at all. But it was just too crowded. Everyone just fucking pushing each other, that whole fucking thing. But all in all, it was worth the cover. There was this group of black chicks next to me. I could have danced with them. I could have danced with this thick black chick, possibly. But I'm going to move from this alley because I don't like it. It was fine for the first 5 minutes, and now people were walking back and forth and such. I just wanted to rest my fucking feet. Last night my feet were killing me. Tonight I'm wearing dress shoes. My feet don't hurt as much. I think it's because last Saturday I went to the gym. I didn't do shit today, as far as the day goes. Yeah, so I left the Cuba Libre at 1, around 1. I went to Lucha Cartel. It was mobbed and packed. So I walked in and then I walked out. Then I went to Plow. I was in there for 10 minutes. Same thing. Well, it was just not that many girls in there. It just wasn't even fucking worth it. Alright, so now I'm outside the Cuba Libre. Right across from my spot is at Lucha Cartel. There's some douchebags. Yeah, so people are coming out. Now here's the street harassment. Here's where the action starts. Yeah, so pretty much I went to National Mechanics where you just heard me open the segment. And all that really happened was there was this fucking, there was these 2 Indian girls. And this Indian girl was bumping into people on purpose, including me. I kept moving away from her. She was trying to bump into me. Not because she likes me, just because she was drunk and being stupid. And when I was in the Cuba Libre... This fucking, when I was inside the fucking Cuba Libre, this fucking cunt fucking pushed me out of the way. And then when she walked by, I said, "Oh, your breath stinks." She would have came over and said something. I would have threw my gum in her face. Yeah, I was getting pushed around a lot tonight. It really pissed me off, but that's what fucking happens. You go into these bars. You got so many people trying to just... And plus I'm by myself. So for some reason, people think they can just do whatever they want. Yeah, nothing really happened at National Mechanics. The bouncers weren't on my case like they usually are. Usually the bouncers are all like, you know. Usually the bouncers are all like over me, like, "Hey, you got to do something tonight." They just said hi to me, and that's it. So it was actually nice. I'm going to move to my usual spot across the street. Even though there's more action on this side, I don't like it on this side. It's just, like I said, this is supposed to be a social segment. And, I'm anti-social, as we all as we all know. This guy was ran me over. It's fucking Indian. Stinking Indian. They still don't believe in deodorant in this country. Alright, so now I'm at my usual spot now at the Lucha. I mean, not Lucha. The fucking, Continental. It's 2:12 right, actually 2:14. I got about another, couple minutes. 8 minutes or so. 6 or 8 minutes. And you can tell by listen to my nights, nothing happened. I'm sitting there, fucking pretty much for like how long? The last 14 minutes talking about my 2 nights, nothing happened. I'm telling you every detail. I mean, listen. This is the solo part of the show. It is cold out here, though. It's like, here's your weather forecast. It's like fucking 30 degrees, man. I have a hat on. Fuck that. And I have a fucking sweater underneath my dress shirt. Because I knew I was going to walk it down. Fuck that, man. It is so cold out here. Can you believe it's April, folks? Yeah, it's April. Yeah, there's not much you can... It's not much you can really do. It's not much. In this situation. I saw this girl across the street in the car. She looked at me. She probably thinks that... See, I'm wearing a suit. Not a suit, but a suit jacket. And I'm on my phone. So some people will probably think that I'm waiting for a ride. But at least they know that they're not suspicious of me doing something else. Yeah, there was lots of booty out tonight. Those 2 white girls at what's it called, Smith's last night, they were pretty hot. I mean, they were like the 2 hottest girls I see together like a long time. Gotta be honest. Very nice. They danced very sexy. They worked there, but yeah. Didn't bother to approach him because I'm just a fat fuck. I want to make more of my nights, like I said, but in order to do that, I have to talk to girls. See, talking to guys is easy. Talking to girls is not hard. It's just that they're all stuck up, as I said. They're all just assholes. And if you talk to them, then they're purposely going to blow you out. Especially a guy like me. They're angry. They look at me with such disgust. They look at me like, you're gross. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, hoes. Seriously. There's no point even trying. It's all around there. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, I can still make more of my nights. I'm still going to hang out. Still going to do some shit. Now there's some loudmouth cunt just yelling now. Nothing better to do. So yeah, just now, these 2 thick Johns just walk right past me. They're wearing heels and they can barely walk, and they're cold. I could have said something to them, but there's no point. But I should though for the show. That's the thing. I should at least, if I don't want to talk to people at night, that's fine. I should at least talk to people for the show. And just once again, don't even say, "Hey, you're on JoshCast." Just talk to them. I should do that, but once again. I usually stick to my old ways. I usually don't do anything. Yeah, a lot of people complaining about the cold. A lot of people wear their winter coats tonight. It is cold, though, I gotta say. It wasn't as cold in the beginning of the night. But, yeah, it fucking just... Temperature dropped like my balls. Here come more loudmouth cuds. That's what I call them. You know, everyone's gotta be obnoxious.
Oh, we're right here.
I'm glad that I don't drink that bad, that, you know, it's, well, there's no such thing as a perfect drunk, but, you know, here comes all the Ubers and Lyfts. As far as what's going on, the Blue Martini has cleared out. There's 3 cuds.
I can't run. I can run.
There's 3 cuds outside the Cuba Libre. There's a group of, a black chick and a white chick with 2 black guys. I saw them at the Cuba Libre. I think one of them was celebrating a birthday. Who gives a shit, right? And now people are going crazy and they're running inside cars. You would think it's February, but the weird thing was February was warm, and April is I see this guy walking towards me. He's obviously going to ask me for money. Shit, man. I just hate when I can see people coming up to me. It's like, leave me alone. It is pretty fucking cold, so I'm going to wrap this up in about a minute or two. I usually record a few more minutes. Nothing's really going on. People are just running for their cars, hugging goodbyes. Everyone's just getting away. But yeah, it's fucking brutal. It's not like it's fucking 20 degrees or anything, but it feels like it. It just feels like it's like 20 degrees out here. But yeah. So once again, this is probably the worst segment I've ever done. As far as content, like usually my nights are not interesting, but usually stuff happens. Nothing happened literally last night at all, like literally, and then tonight nothing really happened at all either. So usually people will say something to me randomly, someone will mess with me or something, like literally nothing. Like just fucking so it was just so dull, you would expect it. But yeah, but if anything else I can remember, I'm pretty sure nothing else I'll talk about it. But yeah, that's it, man. This is it. This is the worst sober commentary with drunk people segment I probably have done. It's getting worse and worse. I got to step my game up. And I don't mean my game because I don't have game, but I mean I got to start talking to people on the show with my phone, getting some adventures. But will I do that? Well, folks, you got to stick around next week for sober commentary with drunk people to find out, will Josh change his ways or will he stay in his antisocial, bitter, angry bubble? All right? So listen out for that, JoshCast. All right? Sober commentary, drunk people. The cold April Balls edition. Oh, I just remembered something that happened last night. Nothing major. When I was walking it up last night, because there's the Spanish people, they're still drunk and partying and waiting for the train. But when I was waiting for when I was walking up to the bus stop last night, I pulled my little dick out of my zipper and my boxer slit, and I started peeing right in the middle of the sidewalk because there was no cars around and it was dark. And I didn't have to pee that bad, but I just wanted to do it. That is, sometimes I just feel like peeing in public. All right, still waiting for the train. If anything else happens, I'll cover it. Alright, you just heard the worst sober commentary with drunk people segment to this day. I didn't even bother to listen back to it, believe it or not. I always listen back to the sober commentary segment. Because, I think about things I say, and I go, yeah, I remember that last night, those moments. But I didn't bother to listen to it because last night, the past 2 nights was so disinteresting, if that's a word, so bad, that I didn't bother to even do that. But anyway, we're going to wrap this show up with some topical and odd news. After 300 episodes, you would think the show is getting better. It's like the opposite. It's getting worse, just like myself and my life. But it's up to the people to make this show better as well. And, well, only a few people want to do that, make it better. Most people don't. But on the next episode, there should be a live in-person episode, not guaranteed, with 2 other comedians, Bill Millard, possibly Will Fitz. He might not show up, but I'm going to try to get a guest or 2 on. Nothing's guaranteed in this life, as you know. So, once again, let's wrap this episode up. Too much yapping. City has searched for an autistic boy for days. Dead, his dad confessed. The police say his dad confessed to killing him. Jesus, there really is no humanity in the world. I mean, I know that, having an autistic kid can be rough, but Jesus, man, that's fucking evil. Killing a kid in general, but an autistic kid, you're going to hell twice, sir. $10 million award after jury finds police framed man for murder. Looks like Tiger Woods. Police say 6 detained in foil plot to attack the Berlin race. Father finds son stranded amid devastating sight of bus crash. Oh, every time it was always talking about the GOP, and I'm so ignorant, I refuse to even know what that is. I'm thinking about getting a webcam, but I don't feel like spending any more money. Because, I already have a $400-something camera, so I'm trying to figure out how to use that for my live streams, but, yeah, okay. Save that for another episode. What is this, the tech show? Woods scores final round 69 at Masters tournament. Is that good? In golf, you're supposed to have a low score, right? That sounds bad. I don't. Brooklyn Beckham spotted kissing a model. I like how people always report that celebrities are making out with people going on dates. Is that what they're supposed to do? The slow news weekend, folks. Weather's getting cold. My balls are still dropping. Alright, well, there is nothing really going on. So let's get to the weird news, odd news, strange news. And wrap this episode up like a small condom and a small penis. If that makes any sense. It's always about animals, right? Maine community creates massive ice... I don't even know that word. I'm frozen lake. I'm so stupid. Moose stops man foot in Alaska after he kicks her. Wait, a moose stops a man's foot after he kicks her. Oh, it was a female moose. How do they know? They look at the cunt? Female lion with a mane has died at Oklahoma City Zoo. Oh, well, I assume animals do die. What a delivery. Pizza driver comes to the rescue in a house fire. Holy shit. You think he still got a tip? I mean, he did get there in time. Out of control trash truck smashes vehicles in Philadelphia. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to another news site. This really is a great podcast, folks. I get so much feedback on it. Every time I walk down the street, people are just telling me. Yeah, I see the moose story. That's a big story, huh? The moose story. Wow. Unbelievable. They always say these stories are weird and unusual, but they're not. Walden Pond is being killed by urine. Mexico tourist bus crashed by negligence and speed. That's just every day in Mexico. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to put, let's see, any celebrity news going on? Kendra Wilkinson and Hank reunite days after divorce. Okay, there's nothing going on. Folks, this is probably one of the... Every episode of JoshCast is a bad episode, but add this to the top shitty episodes. But there was a new prank phone call. There was new public freakout commentary. Everything was new. It just wasn't good. But listen, thank you for listening to us. We listened to a few. Right at the bottom. Thank you from the bottom of my rotten heart. And remember, if you're listening to this coming Thursday, it's no guarantee, live at the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, Thursday night around 8 p.m. If you want to be in the audience or you want to be a guest, hang out with us as we record another JoshCast with Bill Miller and a possible Will Fitz. Thank you for listening to the... You know.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.